could start the video right fucking here and just be like talking about this. Do what you want to do, post what you want to post, and don't try to be authentic. Just fucking be you.
You hear it everywhere. Post more, find a niche, even just get lucky. But no one actually agrees on what it really takes to grow a channel. So I decided to test it. I went out and asked a bunch of streamers one simple question. What is the #1 thing that actually helps you grow as a content creator? Small streamers, big streamers, everybody. But here's where it gets interesting. Someone I talked to used to be one of the biggest streamers on the platform. So is it actually just luck? Let's see what they had to say.
Clips and networking. Trends, keeping up with trends. When I say trends, not like just things going on in the world and covering it and just talking about it on TikTok or Instagram Reels. Hottest topic of the day. Go on Twitter, look at it, talk about it for 30 seconds to a minute, post it on Reels and TikTok.
And there were some streamers who read my question and had no interest in answering.
RyansDimes. I'm not going to answer your question. Have a great day.
But I gotta give credit to these streamers who genuinely gave thoughtful and insightful answers. I caught this guy on his 6-year streaming anniversary. Let's see what he had to say.
This is my first interview, guys. Come on. I'm obviously qualified to answer this. Not give up, because you're gonna make really shitty stuff to start. I've been making YouTube videos. I've been streaming for 6 years, and now look at me. Honestly, it's a skill to do any of this shit. To make a video, to talk, to whatever, not be uncomfortable. Don't get discouraged by making something that sucks. Just keep making stuff that's fun for you to make. Try to learn something new. Truthfully, having natural talent is not as important as having insanely unnatural levels of effort. If you just don't give up and you refuse to give up, how could you fucking fail? You can't fail if you don't quit. If you just keep fucking churning and keep going crazy for it, you're gonna get it eventually. Like, you just literally aren't quitting. If you're just really talented, you put no effort in, you're probably not going to make it over the guy that's super fucking effort. It's not like Mr. Beast is like this crazy good, like, social speaker, you know? I feel like he just put fucking effort in. He wanted to be the best. He learned the best. Don't set goals for yourself when you're starting of like getting this many views, getting this much click-through rate. Set yourself the goal. I want to make a video every week. I want to, stream 3 days a week, and I want to make a clip every day. That is the kind of goals you can control. You can't control what the algorithm really does. At least in the beginning, just try to put stuff out. Don't be embarrassed of your stream. Don't be embarrassed of the shit you're doing. If something's cringe and people can laugh at you, it's fine. You're going to be able to laugh at yourself.
IG Reels is so method game for me. For me, though, because I don't know what's been going on recently. Best way to grow as of right now, gang, IG Reels for me. Or, no, TikTok in itself, I don't know what's going on, but me personally, my TikTok have been doing horrible. You look at the numbers on my TikTok compared to my IG Reels, bro, it makes no sense. I got multiple 800K, 500K plus videos. It's crazy. But if you look at the same videos on TikTok, nothing. It's crazy. It makes no sense.
Stop caring about growing. Just post what you want. I'm so serious. Everybody is always trying to do either the next best thing or trying to fit a mold or doing what they think will work. Just post what you want. The viewer is going to be able to sniff out authenticity. Are you posting this because you enjoy it, or are you posting it because you're hoping to God that it will work? Everything that I have been posting in the past 2 years was because I just enjoyed it. Me and my editor we love doing what we do. Everything before that was because I thought that I would, like, if you watch my old YouTube videos, the full length ones, I was trying to follow like a certain mold, a certain set of steps in editing, and today's video we're gonna be, don't fucking do that. Just talk. Just talk.
I feel like we live in a short form world right now. I feel like the best way to grow quickly and substantially is just short form. TikTok, Reels, Shorts. Everyone's attention span's in the gutter, bruh. Short form has just been on top. Clip farming. Best way to grow, though, I feel like just making organic content. I think as long as you make content that like you're happy, proud of, feels organic, nothing feels like fake, best way to grow. I feel like when you like make your online identity too much of a facade, it's like actually buns, because then you just have to like live a lie every time you turn on your camera. I know, we're getting clipped in a fucking maid outfit.
And then there were some who gave me an answer that I simply wasn't ready for.
I think if you can kind of put something like some sort of food on your chair and then you kind of just do this, and you can just kind of bounce right on it. I think you'll actually grow spiritually, and you'll see that there's so much growth that comes from within. And you just challenging yourself to, simply try different shit and don't get stuck in what makes you comfortable. In the beginning, when I started streaming, I was doing fucking Among Us, you know? And Among Us worked for about 3 weeks. And then I started doing other shit. And then I started playing games. And then I did some gambling back in the day. And then we did Spooky Sundays. And then we played scary games. And then we eventually started doing Friday Night Body Cams. And then we tried the Love Line call-in stream, and that worked really well. And then we did a Dr. Phil thing. And then we tried game shows. And then we did collabs. Like, it's always different shit. And then through that, you kind of trim the fat. You get rid of things that don't work, and you enhance or like work on things that do work, and you try to make them better. If you're a content creator, depending on what it is, you kind of have to play the game on the internet. You got to post videos. You have to edit fucking TikToks and Instagram reels. You got to put yourself out there. The way to get people to see you, a lot of the time, it's much easier to do when you post every fucking day on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube Shorts. So you got to play the game. And that's my serious answer. Don't bounce on a chair full of food.
What I would say, as just a humble, almost 30-year-old dad who's doing this as a hobby after retiring from the military, I would just say, like, if you're streaming to grow, I don't think you're maybe doing it for the right reasons. And maybe that's like me coping, okay, because I don't have a big following, but like it's a hobby. This is fun to me, and it takes a lot of the pressure off, so you can be more yourself and just like have fun with it. Don't let streaming like consume your life. Like, prioritize the people that made you who you are. Do not sacrifice family for gaming and streaming and shit. That is my best advice.
I knew I needed a top streamer to get to the bottom of this, so why not ask somebody that has a lot of experience?
What do you think is the best way for content creators to grow? Short form content. Now ask me how much short form content I've been uploading recently in the last couple of years. Your nose is long form content. Okay. Okay. How much short form have you uploaded? Like 0. But that all changes. Tomorrow is actually the first short being uploaded to TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts. It's a good one with Weston, Musty, and myself.
I would say the overall consensus seems to be that you gotta get the short form content going and just do what makes you happy. Like, don't pretend. That seems to be the consensus amongst these streamers.